can't wait to get this started.
Right now, let's go get six.
Houston about to kick off to get things underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Knights offense will get the first possession of the game. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they've used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. All right, guys, let's talk a little UCF. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time four-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
The Knights line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Here's the return. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. So the Houston Cougars offense has the ball for the first time. Looking for a gap. It's Connors. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Wegman. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. All right, guys, let's talk Houston. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment? He's got it! He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's complete to the right. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Burke. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Gonna look downfield again. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
This is a team right now playing with tons of confidence because of how much their defense is dominating. Just look what they did the last time they took the field. And look what they're doing early in this game. They've got dudes flying around making plays. They are a tough unit.
Running through contact. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. So first down here as they go back to work. The RPO, it's complete. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Buys a little extra time. And to get rid of it quickly. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Cougars, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
That's an area of the field the quarterback just cannot take a sack on. 2nd down inside the 5-yard line. If it's not open, you just got to throw it away because now you've backed it.
Touchdown, Houston. Hello. A great catch and run for 6. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Northern Illinois put together a very impressive showing today in one of the more complete victories we've seen from the Huskies in some time. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. There he goes. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll give it on the jet sweep, looking for room outside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see some of these jet sweeps, and they were ready that time. Great job communicating before the snap. Everybody had their eyes in the right place, and they're able to tackle the receiver for a loss.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Knights need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. The play action fake. Finds his man. It's Thomas. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Knights will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Going to the running game. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Here's the handoff. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. The quick out. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Grab near the marker. It's Sanford. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. Lots of running room. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Cougars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on 2nd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Jet sweep to the receiver. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars.
And I like the play call because when you get in the red zone, you get more man-to-man. The field shrinks. What do? Put a guy in motion. Good timing. Get it to him. And how about the receivers on the outside blocking up their guys? He takes it all the way in for the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Toss to the left. Oh, he's got a chance. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Jackson will throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take him nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Knights will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
He'll take a shot. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys inside the bounce house.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Knights will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Back to pass, it's Wegman. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pre-firing. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like the rest of the game.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. Quarterback making checks. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Thomas. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Pocket breaking down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Quick completion on the out route. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The bounce house is rolling here on 3rd down, trying to help UCF. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great. Front, great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. From the shotgun, the inside give.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Here's the pressure. Fires to the tight end. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Cougars lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Snagged out of the air. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Got a man. It's Sanford. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain with your defensive ends. You got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give on the option. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Slings it downfield. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game, so maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm.
There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Knights moving quickly to the line. From the gun, give on the inside. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Knights didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. A first down run in the red zone. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll try it again from the 1 on second and goal. Corners are walked up tight. They go right back to this guy on second and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Touchdown, UCF! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand.
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. It's, you get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense, come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play action by this offense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. UTSA delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the American. Trust me when I say the party is on in San Antonio. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. After that last completion, it's second down. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. Just a short pass to the tight end. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. Now on first down from the 30. The give as they work on that clock. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The earth is shaking. Bounce house living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Creates a little space. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Bringing the heat. Looking to scramble. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now on 2nd down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. Got a man. It's Johnson. Push down for the tackle.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got him. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Cougars, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it! And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Sets up the screen. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Houston. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Gives it on the option. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Here's a throw downfield late. And the pass falls to the ground, and the ball game is over. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.